going to get pulled over or go to federal prison due to this car. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you clicking on today's video. After the long-awaited wait, it is finally time to take the stock exhaust off of the R8 and throw on the new Valvetronic F1 exhaust. I'm so pumped. I've seen so many videos of this thing, but I've yet to see one of the cars have a supercharger in front of it, and that's what we're gonna do today. This is my 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus with a VF supercharger. Currently, the exhaust setup is just a simple cat delete with the stock exhaust, so it still has the factory resonators and is, you know, it's loud, but it's not loud. If you guys have not heard this Valvetronic exhaust yet, it is absurd. In my head, it just sounds like a straight up LFA above like 4,000 RPM. I've only seen it on video, so I've yet to hear it in person. I'm so pumped. Moment of truth. We're gonna open this thing.
Wow, is that an exhaust for an R8? Where'd you get it?
Valvetronic.
What is it gonna sound like?
F1.
That's crazy.
Here's what she looks like all up close and personal. Dude, this thing looks insane. I am so excited to get this thing on the car. Ours was handcrafted by Valvetronic Design Special Ops T. Blevins. This was made in Pennsylvania. What do we have over here? Audi R8 Gen 2 F1 Valvetronic Design Special Ops. Dude, I'm so pumped. Again, huge thank you to Valvetronic for sending this exhaust out. I'm so excited. From day one, that is what I've wanted to do to this car. I think an exhaust is the biggest and first thing you should do on any car. It's what I wanted to do to this one. So far in the build, it's the last thing though. Got a little work to do today at the Moxy warehouse, as well as I have some family in Florida. I am gonna be driving the R8 today so we can get our before clips, hear what this thing sounds like pre-F1 exhaust from Valvetronic. But I am so excited to get this thing thrown on. I think it's going to completely change the tone of this car. So I wanna get some before clips of this thing. Like I said, current setup, stock exhaust, really high flow cats, and the VF supercharger. The car is loud, but that factory exhaust has so much restriction. As you saw with the Valvetronic, bro, it's just wide open, just straight piping. It's gonna be nothing compared to that Valvetronic. That's shifting at like 5K. You can hear the whine, dude. We're about to merge on to Tijuana. All right, we're gonna have some fun now. You hear all the cracks and marble? Dude, with the Valvetronic, I'm so excited. Is just I hope that the Valvetronic isn't so loud that it covers up the whine, because even outside the car right now, if I'm kind of in a higher gear, lower RPM, you can hear the whine. It's super cool. All right, we're about to bring G, Moxy employee, out to the street right there so we can get some flybys, get some before so we can hear the nice sound comparison before and after the Valvetronic F1 exhaust. right, fellas, we're back at the house, about to throw this thing up on jack stands. I've watched a video on how to remove the exhaust and the bumper and all that, so I have help. G came to help me, so maybe we can get this thing done.
Dude, what did Alexis put these on with? Damn.
Surely there's no way that's torqued to 250 foot-pounds.
We're gonna find out. Over 250. Don't scratch them carbon ceramics, putting it back on. Those are expensive.
All right, Parker. Step 1 done.
Cole said I am getting the out of here.
No, they got some bolts in there too.
Most of it. Most of everything is going to be torque bits. That's what the video said. Actually, I didn't watch a video. I just know how to do this. That wasn't even tight.
All right.
I think I'm good. I work on supercars. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I work on supercars. Got to get the diffuser out next, and then there's another big liner that just goes down the whole bottom of it. The whole bottom of the car is covered by liners. Can we fix it? No.
Parker went a different route. Decided to take the liner out first to be able to get the bolts up there.
All right, went ahead and pulled all the heat shielding out. That kind of exposes all the stock exhaust, but you have to do it because the diffuser is connected behind all of it. So it's just a lot of bolts, man.
Why are they all different sizes?
So next step, we got to remove stuff from the top. So we need to get this little piece off right here. To do so, you got to take off these little trim pieces on the side, and then you got to loosen up this carbon piece, and then that'll get you access to these two. After that comes off, you can get the wing, and then we should have the bumper off here pretty shortly.
Bolt number 1. Now let's get the other 2.
YouTube ads is made for business.
So right now we have the carbon loose. We have it out of the way.
Okay. I think like 2 videos ago was the first time I ever like really worked on a car, and it was an old truck.
Are you tying?
I mean, at our current rate, I need to work on a LaFerrari next video.
So if you have a LaFerrari in Orlando,
If you have a LaFerrari in Orlando and you need some work done, unsupervised, as long as there's a YouTube video of how to do it, I'm down. We're not even connected. What are you doing?
oh,
Golly, kid. Still gotta figure out where to set this thing. I'm gonna set it in the grass.
we did it. We're done.
That video of the guy doing that was 20 minutes. What we're about to do, he took 40 minutes to do. All right, now that we got the bumper off, next step, we need to remove the tail lights. We're already kind of started, need one more bolt, and then we'll come over to the passenger side. All right, now we have a totaled out 2017 Audi R8. Okay, we got both the tail lights out, the heat shield out, the crash bar out. There's a couple more things, got to take the air intakes out, and then I believe that'll expose the V-bands. Disconnect the V-bands, and then we can... I really don't think we're that far from getting this exhaust out, G. Will say though, this is a little bit extra just to change an exhaust. All right, now we got access to those V-bands. All we had to do to get to this point, nice and easy, just simple exhaust swap. We just had to take the entire car apart.
Is this gonna fall?
We got the old exhaust out. I'm gonna take all the heat shielding off, and then we're gonna see how much bigger this one is than the Valvetronic. I think in the video, it's like 70 something pounds, this one. I know that the full total packing weight of that was 37, so. That is crazy. I know that for an actual mechanic, this probably is not the biggest accomplishment, but for me, this is huge. Like 2 or 3 videos ago, I did my first ever really any work on a car, pulling the motor and my grandfather's truck back there. So this, not gonna lie, it terrifies me to look at. If I would have seen the video ending like this, I probably would have been too scared to try. Okay, pretty much everything is on here. Not tightened down because we want to test fit everything. We're about to bring the bumper up to it a couple times, make sure it all fits, and then I guess start doing everything we just did, but backwards. Get our first start up with the new Valvetronic F1 exhaust. I'm a little nervous. I know that it doesn't really go crazy until higher RPM, and I think the cold start's tuned out of this car, so I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna sound. So we're trying to get this thing together enough to where I could just go out for a drive. I'm waiting on clamps. I ordered some heavy duty clamps because I don't think it's meant to hold the most obnoxious pop and bang tune ever. It literally is like shaking the whole house. So I think my options were turn the pops and bangs down, which I can't do that, or get a stronger clamp. So I overnighted some stronger clamps, and until then, we're gonna be rocking no bumper. I'm really not gonna do much driving. I wanna drive it one time. And when we spent all day doing this, I just wanna get one drive. Okay, we've got the car back on the ground, just temporary setup so that we can actually drive. Got lights, got a tag. We're just gonna go down the road. I'm not gonna throw the bumper on. So we've got some heavy duty clamps on the way. My option was either turn down the pop and bang tune or get the heavy duty clamps. So we'll get the heavy duty clamps. Can't do anything crazy. I'm kind of afraid to do anything crazy because I don't want the exhaust to fall off.
Oh, we were hearing.
It's gonna be wild.
You can hear the whip on lock.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it without that. I already know that shot a 6-foot fireball out the back. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this without those clamps.
Where you can enter.
I'm gonna pull over. Good Lord. Oh my God. I didn't even do anything.
What?
I didn't do anything.
Still there.
Okay.
Yeah?
I still don't think I'm gonna go that hard. I'm scared.
I could see it from here.
Oh my God!
I saw it from here.
I'm gonna get arrested. I'm going to get arrested. That is absurd.
Oh my God.
I can't, dude. I can't. This is bad.
Dude, I literally looked back and I saw the flame from here, which is absurd for you to be able to see it inside the car.
That's not even like the big one. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I'm trying to have my phone to the back.
I haven't gone over 5,000.
You want to let me out?
Yeah, I'll let you out.
You're getting arrested. Sending it. That does sound like an F1. Why is all that smoke? That sounded like an F1. Oh.
How crazy was it?
Hold on.
How crazy
When you
was
flew by, that sounded like an F1. Straight up like an F1.
that? It's all in the name, baby. I am going to get I'm going to get arrested. I should take my ass to jail.
You should not put a bumper.
That's under like 5K RPM. When you get on it, dude. Good God. Good God.
That's a cop.
He didn't turn around.
No, step on it. And now straight home. After that first drive.
This isn't even genuinely. This isn't because Valvetronic hooked me. That is the craziest thing I have ever heard in my entire life.
I've never seen a car sound like gunshots so many times within a road.
I didn't think that having the less restriction would make that much of a difference. This is the first time I've act genuinely like I may need to tone it down.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck.
No.
The next day.
All right, boys, it's the next day. I still have my temporary setup. I actually found out that the plate that's on this car is not mine. The shop accidentally put somebody else's plate on it. So I have to drive back to the shop to get my plate back. First drive in the daytime. Dude, you know me. If you guys watch this page, I love obnoxious. I think I'm gonna have to tell him to turn it down. The pops, dude, the pops. They're too much. They're too much. They're just cruising around. I don't know if I can have that. I'm gonna get used to it. Bro, it literally, you can feel it in your soul. I love it. Headphone warning, and by that I mean turn it up. It does not sound like an R8, bro. It does not. God. I knew it was coming. Definitely gonna go to jail. Mark my words. Bookmark this. I'm going to get pulled over or go to federal prison do to this car.
Is she really that loud?
It's that fucking loud. Put it in paddles or it's gonna be stupid. Just hit the paddle. I told you.
Turn that shit off.
I told you. That wasn't even a loud one. Yep. Yeah. It's nuts.
Why'd they have to do it 3 times though?
If you go a little too high, it'll do the little baby ones. If you let it get to like 4, you gotta find the sweet spot. You get used to it. Touch it. I told you.
I heard you like 4 miles from the house. Like I couldn't hear the car anymore. All we heard was pop.
Come on,
That shit's
come on.
That shit's
God.
sounds good. Like high RPMs.
I'm not gonna do it. Just hit it for a second. All right, we just pulled up. We got some guys. We're gonna try and get some rollers of this thing, maybe get some cool video as well as audio picking up of the Valvetronic exhaust. I'm very excited. I've never been mic'd up in the car before, so this will be cool.
So,
Roush 10-speed. Oh wait, isn't he manual?
no.
A Roush 10-speed.
I think
I should lose this.
think so.
I should lose it.
From 30.
I mean, I don't know how much power that thing makes. Roush 10-speed.
680? 710 maybe?
This made 650.
After going against the Roush, what do you think?
I beat him pretty good. I don't know how much power those actually make to the wheels, though.
They are tuned, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're tuned, they got a blower. I don't know how much boost they're pushing. I think they made like maybe 600 something to the wheels. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, we pulled pretty hard. So hard it pulled the mic muff right off. What the
So you said, let me do both? That pull a lot harder.
That's crazy. Guy's either gonna pull up next to us and say that was sick or never do that shit again and shoot me.
Well, I wasn't trying to race at all, but that was still so. Yo, I'm about to do it too, can I? Bro, take off in this life. I got a teenager, bro.
I got you.
You're awesome, man. Be safe, though. Be
Yes,
safe.
ma'am.
Here, we'll take off right here.
She wants a video. I sent you. Open that bitch up. That was sick.
Let's go over the bridge. That is our first reaction.
That's the first reaction.
Stangry 5-0. Stangry.
Stangry, like angry, stangry.
Yes.
Yes.
Got you, stangry,
Yes.
without a doubt.
Is that not?
Alright, that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. That shit sounds so good. I wish the camera could like really pick that up. It sounds like an F1 car for sure.
Up top, it is crazy.
It definitely sounds like an F1 car.
This car sounds insane. I got a couple reactions. So far, everybody loves it. I cannot explain to you how much that just changed this car. But this, I swear, just multiplied that times 10. I'll always say the best mod you can do to a car that changed it the most is an exhaust, and I feel like that turned this into a completely different beast. The tone of the car, just the aura of the car completely flipped. Valvetronic, you cooked with this. I know I'm glazing pretty hard right now, but trust me, this one's justified. Again, I'm waiting on those clamps to come in before we put the whole bumper and everything back on, because I want to make sure that nothing's going to fall off. The fireballs on this and the bangs are just obnoxious, and I really don't want to lose the exhaust on the interstate. Again, huge thank you to Valvetronic for sending this exhaust over. You've completely changed the car, and you've made me like this thing 10 times more. If you guys have pretty much any car, you can head over to Valvetronic, and they probably have an exhaust for it, and from what I've seen, they do pretty good work, so I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys check them out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new exhaust. Do you think it sounds good? Is it a little too much? Did I turn the pops and bangs down? I'm not gonna do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There was a lot going on. I hope you guys stayed until the end and enjoyed every second of it. That is gonna wrap up today's video though. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.